Alright everyone, it's time for Occult Literature, video number 347, Ancient Mysteries and Modern Revelations. Now this is a full-length work, 263 pages. Link in the description of my edition of this work on Amazon. Second and third links are to my books, blogs, of course. Highly recommended. It comes from a spiritualist angle. So Colville, the author of this work, is a spiritualist. And this work, it jumps all over the place. So if you have more of a general, broad understanding of or appreciation for the occult, this is the kind of work that you would want to gravitate towards because it doesn't stick to any particular linear topic other than the fact that it's discussing them with a bent to spiritualism. So you have certain sections of this, certain chapters deal with religion, specifically that of ancient Egypt, that of ancient Greece, a few others. Some of them deal with people. It's got a whole section on Swedenborg, another on Joan of Arc, actually. It's got a good chunk of a section that deals with Paracelsus, among others. And so individuals, Apollonius of Tyana as well. And then you also have a few other sections that deal with more spiritualist topics specifically. For instance, one section is specifically about Halley's Comet and the influence or effect of comets on the world. That's more truncated. That's right at the end. And it's funny because the book is literally dedicated to Halley's Comet. So I guess that appeared in that particular year, if I remember correctly. Anyway, it's expansive. It's quite dense. Again, it's full length. And it has this plethora of topics. One thing that he repeatedly goes towards, though, the author, one thing that's repeatedly brought up in many of the sections is criticism of spiritualist systems, or at least some schools of spiritualism, in their deviation from what is perceived of as reality. So looking at legends and history and so forth, this is almost a quasi-academic work. This is one part historical analysis as well as spiritualist analysis. So it comes from that particular backdrop. And of course, if you believe in certain spiritual systems, theosophy attendant in this case, the search for truth in and of itself, literally as the occult, is very, very important. So you want to attempt to correct people who you feel are deviating from that particular thing if you've got the ability to influence them and say, hey, this particular practice that you're doing is inaccurate. It's based on some historical non-reality or something. You're attempting to improve the spiritual practice over time. So again, this is a very, very good book. It's quite long. Again, it's full length and dense. So the sections themselves manage to compress a lot into a few pages. I can't remember. I think it's about 30 sections total. So quite a few subtopics. There. A lot of meat on the bones with this particular work. Again, link in the description of my edition of this work on Amazon. Second and third links are to my books, blogs. That's about all. Peace out.